Now, 800 CHAB presents Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, it is that time of year, everybody. Rob Carney on 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert with Greg Marcyniuk, our insurance expert at Heritage Insurance. And Greg, it is that time of year. We need to be safe. We need to be happy during the holiday season. And we've got some friendly reminders, some friendly tips on how we can do that today, sir.
That's correct. Santa isn't too far away. Just put together a few tips here. First of all, when it comes to lighting, you should carefully inspect the holiday light string and make sure there's no frayed cords or loose connections. And when you're replacing the bulbs, make sure you unplug the light string and be sure to match voltage and wattage to the original bulb as well. When it comes to when you do get all your lights up and around and on the tree, make sure when you leave the house you turn those lights out or that they're on a timer. And as well, when you go to bed, make sure, especially on the tree, that you do turn those out. When you're purchasing your tree, if you are purchasing a new tree, make sure that it's very fresh. Because the fresher it is, the less likely it is for an ignition on them. And make sure you keep them away from candles and water that tree so that it does continue to stay fresh. Mm-hmm. Timing is everything. You want to make sure that you have everything on timers so that you're not needlessly burning up extra power, so it saves you money. Make sure that that timer is CSA approved as well. The other thing, talking about the CSA, if you are purchasing any products, lights, any timers, and also when you're purchasing any electronic products for your Christmas gifts, make sure that they are CSA approved. It just takes a few extra seconds to do that. Mm-hmm. The other thing that you want to do is, I always say, one and done. Make sure that when you are putting your string of lights up, don't be putting like the old Griswolds where you had 4 or 5 different plugs into one outlet. You want to have one plug in on that one extension cord, run another one. Again, it just is hazardous as far as taxing the electrical system. Mm-hmm. When you are hanging your outdoor lights, make sure you keep the electrical connectors off of the ground and away from metal and rain gutters, and use insulated tape or plastic clips instead of trying to use staples or nail it in, because that just doesn't mix with electricity. When you are climbing, make sure that you're using a proper ladder when you are putting your lights up. Always best to have someone there when you're putting up the lights holding on the ladder, especially now that we've got this snow cover here. Better off to make sure that somebody's there. And another thing is that I do every month and that I suggest everybody does, but particularly this time of year, check your carbon monoxide detectors right now and your fire alarm systems that you have, your smoke alarm systems. Just make sure that they are all in working order. The other thing that what you should be doing this time of year is just check your filter on your furnace and make sure that everything is running properly. And it's not a bad idea to bring in a professional just to check that up. Mm-hmm. The other thing that you want to do is just clean up the clutter around your house, because everybody is excited. You've got the gifts that are coming in. Make sure that you keep the clutter clear, and again, any gas, propane, anything like that, they should be kept separate in another shed, not in your garage. Detached garage, you're okay, but make sure that you have those ways. So those are just a few tips so that you can enjoy the holiday season and have a safe, enjoyable one.
Yeah, healthy, happy, and safe this holiday season. You can find these tips online if you want to reference them at nohassleinsurance.ca, or we could just come and see you, right?
You sure can, on the corner of Fairford and First West, and myself or any of our staff would be more than happy to help you.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.